Hello and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. So, we need to go and celebrate our success, and because I have a hard limit on when this episode needs to end, we're just going to get going. Right, let's have a look at the TV. Now, an update on the arrest of Kaneshiro, suspected mafia and scam ring leader. Just before his arrest, calling cards with the suspect's name were posted all over the area. Pictures of these were spread on the internet. Some claim these are proof that the Phantom Thieves exist. Putting calling cards up all over town was really effective. Getting famous might keep us pretty busy. Okay, cool. Am I allowed to leave? No. Okay, so I'm not allowed to leave. Let's check the toilet. Let's see where we're at here. Yeah, I'm gonna go think. Just to see where our stats are at. Because I think knowledge might be getting close, and if we've got exams on Wednesday, I want to maybe push that. Somewhat close to knowledge, somewhat close to charm. Okay, so I don't know what somewhat means, but we could try pushing knowledge. Do we have a book on knowledge? Because our books are twice as quick now. Let's have a look. Flower, baseball, camera, okay. Charm. Guts. So no. We do have the remainder of our DVD. I suppose we could, yeah, we'll do the remainder of our DVD because it's a rental that we're on the last part of, so we can get rid of it and see if we got any new rentals. Right, let's have a look.
Oh.
Yup. Oh, actually, no, it's the first part. The Running Dead. Oh, I thought we were still on Bubbly Hills 91210. But okay. Don't really need guts. We'll hold that off for just now. Although we do need guts to unlock the next confidant, but I think I'm gonna study. Ugh. Alright, let's study.
Now listen up.
Right.
What
Let's
do you
study.
want to do?
Make sure your clothes up.
See you later, Sojiro.
Hey.
Right, so I don't know how many points this gets us. I think it's just 2. Let's see. Yeah, 2 points of knowledge. Oh, get us a little bit closer. It's nothing exciting, but, you know, I think it's still the correct option. If we get an opportunity to get a little extra knowledge, that would be great. I wonder what the Phantom Thieves' goal is. Are they just choosing bad people to steal hearts from? Maybe someone's asking them to do it. Oh yeah, don't they have a farm or something? What if you make a request on there and they follow through? Okay. Good questions. Sweet delicious. Did you see that in the bottom? Sweet delicious. What a word.
What a refreshing morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Why is your morning so good?
I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. All the interviews these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
So he appears to have kind of composed himself. When we first saw him getting the news, he was very angry. And now he's like, you know, he's trying to put a positive spin on things. So obviously this is just his, well, for lack of a better word, persona that he's putting on here. But, you know, it's interesting to see. What do you mean?
I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. People change suddenly and cause strange accidents or horrible crimes. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing? Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases. With the rate of victims, it's impossible not to see a connection there. Sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
Okay, fair enough. Not a lot, you know, learned there. It's even more packed than usual today. Now, for today's train news, today's headlines are: Shibuya crime ring reveals all. The leader's confession has led to the arrest of other key members. Sudden rampage. Highway accident. The driver's death has been confirmed, taking the total count up to 4. Okay, so if we assume that Akechi is the big bad, that would imply that the reason why Akechi is so happy is because he went and killed this guy. As in, he caused the rampage. That's intriguing. Hotspots of Tokyo. Come see the summer fireworks show on July the 18th.
I see.
Thanks to Kanashiro spinning the beans, that organization is falling like a house of cards. Reference that you don't want to make nowadays. Hehehe, we're getting more and more famous. Right. And, moving on to morning.
Okay, let's get started.
Tests are coming up. Everyone's studying? I know some of you rely on all-nighters, but I can't recommend it. That really messes up your information retention. Oh, speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? Yeah, duh. The simple answer is that short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, but long-term memories stick with you. In the short term, you're working with a hard limit. You retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information. But your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite according to some theories.
How about you?
Okay, Zaplakun, what do you think about all this? Short-term memories only stick with you for seconds at a time. That said, how long do you think you can retain long-term memories? So he wants to know how long you keep long-term memories, huh? This is a tricky one. What's a long-term memory anyway? Memories that last a long time? Yeah, it was something like that. So anyway, you keep them for a long time. The question is, how long? Maruki mentioned something about the amount of memories you could store, right? Something like... infinite? Yeah! So if you have a theoretically infinite space for them, then theoretically you'd be able to retain them for... ever. I love how it's like... yeah, these are just so off. Like, in terms of a question, this one's just stupid. It's like... you can only retain long-term memories for 3 days. Well, assuming the person playing it's human, they should be able to tell that they can remember something from more than 3 days ago. 5 minutes? It may seem like it, but, you know, there's a lot more. And then forever? Well, I guess that must be the answer. Yeah, I think so too. Actually, though, I believe the answer is, like... it's kind of questionable in terms of how long can you remember the thing, because it depends on what you mean by remember. Because actually, long-term memories, I believe, I can't remember quite how it's put, but long-term memories, when you remember a memory, you're not remembering the correct memory, if that makes sense. Like, you're not remembering it exactly how it happened. So, in a way, each time you remember it, you're remembering it slightly differently. So, how long can you retain the original memory? It turns into a ship of Theseus. Is that the right one? I think it's ship of Theseus, or my grandfather's axe style thing, where it's like, if you have an axe, you change the handle, and is it the same axe? Sure. You change the blade. Is it the same axe? It's got a different handle and it's got a different blade. Is it the same thing? You could argue that it isn't, or you could argue that it is. But that's the thing I'm saying with memory. If it's slightly different each time you remember it, is it the same memory? Anyway, that was a totally pointless tangent. Let's go.
Nice.
So that's it. Long-term memories will never really fade away.
This is it. That's right.
I'm impressed. Basically, stuff encoded into your long-term memory never really goes away. Short-term memories become long-term memories through reiteration. Be great if you could encode all the test answers to long-term memory, huh? Ah well, can't always get what you want. I mean, you can. Literally, you just told us the way to do it, through reiteration. It's through revising and, like, you know, paying attention the first time. That sort of thing. Alright, he's pretty smart. I didn't expect that.
Nice going.
Hey, we get a point of knowledge, and... no, okay. But at least you've got summer break once the exams are over, so you do your best to study, okay? Yeah, memories never really go away. That means I'll remember my past eventually, right? Maybe. We'll see. Afternoon. 2 classes in one day? Oh, no. 7:18. Marine Day. Finals end on the 16th. That should be good, right? What are you talking about? Fireworks. The Fireworks Festival. You're really quick to look up stuff like that. Get back to studying. I'll do that tomorrow. Hey, we're in the middle of class. Talk about those things later. Yeah.
Hey, are you listening?
Hey, Zappler. Yo, pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? Murderous intent? Dodge it. We did it. Whoa, that was an epic dodge. Can't believe he dodged Ushimaru's throw. Is he a ninja? Well, whatever. Moving on.
Hey!
Hey, your charm increased by 2 points? It's crazy. Okay. We move to after school.
Hey!
Alpax-kun? Heading home, it's rare running into you at this hour.
That reminds me.
Do you remember the counselling Dr. Maruki's offering? It seems to be growing quite popular. I saw someone heading into the nurse's office just as I was leaving the school. Teachers say he's been well worth his time here, but I have a feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Maybe I should find out for myself at some point. What about studying? Naturally, that'll still happen when I get home. It's part of my daily routine.
Excuse me.
I appreciate your concern, but how about yourself? Depending on the exam scores, there may not be a fireworks festival for anyone to attend. Were you aware? I wasn't. I'm joking. But make sure you study well, alright? Okay.
Alright then.
I need to buy some more test prep booklets on my way home. See you later.
Senpai,
Zappler-senpai.
what a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too? Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me, there's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
Sure thing.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Report to us. What are you doing here, Akechi? Okay, this is interesting. Huh? Zappler-kun?
And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
They know each other. Oh dear.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
Oh dear. We know that Kasumi does eventually come into the other worlds. Okay, you two have a history?
My father works at a TV station.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I love that show.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
Well, I mean, we do go to the same school. She's my friend.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before. I was chosen to be our club representative.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
I don't know if it's just me, but is there like a level of tension above this scene? It just seems weird. It's like something's not quite sitting right with me here. It might just be because Akechi turned up.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful. Does that work for you, Senpai?
Sorry, I just turned up the volume on my headset. I think the reason why there's tension is because there's like a little fuzziness right, like in the audio right at the back of the scene. I think it's just slightly off-putting. I don't know whether that's a deliberate effect to do that, or whether it's meant to just be like the hustle and bustle, but I'm like, oh, okay, maybe there's something else going on. Sure, let's hang out.
That settles it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Is it the one in Kichijoji that sells cakes?
Of course. Lead the way.
We did have to get on the train. It is.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
This is the exact same place.
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
So what do you have, Akechi?
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
I feel lied to.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
True.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort.
That's a good take.
Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population.
This girl's talking sense.
But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
That's what I've been saying all along. All right, Kitsumi, you're up in the top tier of people now.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
100% correct.
Ah, so you think you should let others come to their own conclusions on the matter?
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
I'll be rooting for you.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
Oh, I was worried it was my headset for a second there for a little bit. That background noise was just like hissing non-stop.
Ah,
Interesting.
You're back.
I see you had your friends over for a study session, huh? How'd you know? Nothing gets by me. I own the place, remember? I can tell what goes on here just by looking at the tables. Yeah, okay, interesting. Yeah, that fuzziness, I'm not entirely sure it was good, but there was definitely an effect. They were trying to get something to happen with it. Anyway. Next, an update on the accident that occurred while the public was focused on the Kaneshiro arrest. At 8 o'clock this morning, a car spun out of control in a highway accident that left 4 dead. The police intend to press charges for the deaths of the victims against the driver at fault. The man in question had no history of disease and was a driver for the restaurant Giant Goodness Food.
What did you say?
Traffic accidents are scary, you'd better drive safe. Alright, we have 3 of these. How about a match of shoji? No. Oh, okay. About my previous request. I've thought about a lot of things since then. Want to talk to you again, do you have time? Ooh, maybe. Yeah, his last one was interesting. I'm already bummed about tests coming up. I'm in trouble for anything that's not English. I haven't been studying at all. Oh, maybe we can get some progress if we keep an eye on each other. Want to study together? No. Although it's tempting, actually. The accident this morning was awful. Did they go out of control again? Like that one time? That's why I hear the man was acting funny or something. The vice president in our company might have been caught up in it. I'm sure it's chaos in the office. When are these weird accidents gonna end? I don't feel safe getting in my car anymore. Thanks for the coffee. I'll leave you what I owe here, boss. Right, let's have a look.
You got time right now?
So I was told that apparently Sojiro's one
then.
might not unlock until like the next palace unlocks, so we'll maybe check it out then, potentially. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look at our map and see where we're going. So we got Sojiro. It does say we can spend time with him though. We got Oya and Mishima. So it looks like the fortune teller isn't there, and then we have Hifumi. So I think I want to spend time with Mishima out of all of those. Sure. Oh, I was also told, just to have a look, the prosecutor. So she is here. Okay, but I was told that she doesn't apply Arcana Burst or anything, and she has an unknown next ability. Okay, intriguing. Right, let's sit outside and have a look around. Nothing else going on? Oh, hello, children. The Phantom Thieves are amazing. They really got the bad guys. They steal people's hearts, right? You think they can steal tests for our summer classes? No, dummy. If they steal anything, they'll steal the hearts of our teachers and parents. They'll make them cry on TV and say they're sorry because they made us study too much. Okay, nothing down there by the looks of it. I just remember there should be somebody over here. Yeah. Hello. Chirp, chirp, chirp. The hot summer is coming soon. Hello, little cricket. I mean, cicada. What are your summer memories? I haven't made any yet. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Summer's too short. Life is too short. Alright, well, we'll leave them be. I mean, I'll buy these. I'm still, like, I've actually got to the point where, like, I really don't need them anymore, but I guess we'll continue buying them. I mean, we've also got the, what's it called? Baton Pass, which seems to do the same purpose for us now. So we could leave that be. Let's go spend time with Mishima. I don't want to go there. I want to go to here, Red Light District. Right. Hey, Mishima. What's up?
There's no time for that.
What's her next one? Hello.
Is this?
I sense you have trouble with women. There was a woman last time too. Wait, is that... Anyway, please be careful. Well then, shall I read your fortune in detail? What's a verification test?
I'll ask you again some other
I'm
time.
gonna save.
I should write something.
What was a verification test? That's intriguing. I don't want my fortune read, but I might want a verification test.
I'm sorry.
I'm planning to close up shop for the day. Please come again another time. Fortune reading? Is this you gonna use time?
What shall we do?
So this one, better results when raising social stats for luck. Okay, interesting. I don't know what verification test even is. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Verification test must be like we finished her request, and now we're getting the verification that we finished her request. So that's the hang out with them one. And then the other one is get a social stat. Okay, and I assume that if you get anything further with her... Wait, did we even check? I'm assuming that's how you get your next thing. Do we even have one with her? We should do, right? I thought we got one with her. Maybe I'm crazy and we haven't... Yeah, we still haven't got one with her. Unless I'm absolutely blind, which is possible, but unlikely. Oh no, she's called Fortune Teller. Yeah, so luck reading, money reading. I'm assuming there's a reading afterwards for like people reading or something. I don't know. Anyway, hello.
Hey.
Oh, Zapla. Alright, do you think we can talk about last time again? Sure.
Thanks.
Thanks for your concern. I want to go somewhere where I can talk to you alone. How does the park sound? Alright. Have a chat, Mishima. Hey, I've been thinking a little bit about Akayama-kun. I don't want to change his heart. Huh? Oh, well, actually, I was just gonna say the same thing. I mean, going after him wouldn't even help you guys get famous. It'd practically be pointless. You still care about fame?
Huh?
Wait, how'd you know about that?
Oh.
I get it. Of course a thief who steals hearts would see what's going on in the depths of my psyche. You know, I first started the fan site so I could spread your message of justice to the world. But before I knew it, the only reason I wanted to help you guys was so I could get famous myself. Though, maybe that's always been the real reason. I don't know. I thought I was doing it out of respect for you guys. Yet deep down, I think I really just want to show the world that I'm more than just some stupid zero. Look where that got me though. I'm just a selfish loser clinging desperately to your popularity. I don't deserve to work alongside the valiant Phantom Thieves. Well, thanks for everything. Bye. How? Man, I totally ate dirt. I'm such an idiot. Can't even run away right. Working alongside the Phantom Thieves has made me feel like I myself can change the world. But it's only ever been you guys. I'm still just as powerless as always. That's the truth. I wonder if there's really any way a pathetic guy like me can help you. No. None of these are the right option. Because what we should be doing is we should be challenging him calling himself pathetic, right? That's the bit we should be challenging here. All of these are acknowledging that he is correct in being pathetic, which is not the best way to handle it. But you know what we say? I hope so. Try that. Me too. Though, I guess there is one thing. Running the fan site, that's where my special power lies. I don't want it to be about public relations anymore though. First and foremost, that site needs to be a safe haven for people in serious trouble. After all that happened to me with Kamoshida, I know how hard it can be to speak out against injustice. So, as long as there are voices crying out to the Phantom Thieves, I'm gonna help them be heard. Ashima's motivation seems to be growing stronger. Fanboy greatly increases XP earned from battle.
Alright.
Mishima is a fanboy, I think that just said. At any rate, we should just forget about going after Akiyama-kun, okay? I'm still worried about some of the rumors I've heard about him. but I'll do some more research. By the way, he's not as bad a guy as he pretends to be. Apparently, he's super sweet to his girlfriend. Can you imagine that? They've been talking about getting married even since back in middle school. I'm honestly kinda jealous.
Well, see you later.
See you later, Mishima. It's good, he's had a turnaround. Ooh. Oh, Zapla? That thing I mentioned about Akiyama-kun turned out to be true. It wasn't just some rumor. I found a post on the fan site by a girl who I assume is Akiyama-kun's girlfriend. She's worried because her boyfriend's been hanging out with some sketchy guys, acting strange too. It seems like enough evidence to make him a target, but I'm gonna look into this a little further, just to be safe. Be careful. Yup, I know. But we can't ignore any cry for help on the fan site. Haha, I didn't even realize the fan site meant this much to me. Thanks, Zapla, for helping me get here. Heh. Okay, let's keep up with the good work. Bye. Alright, that was good. I love that we got to see Sweet Delicious again. Hey, did you know there's gonna be a summer festival in Odaiba? It'll just be Odaiba. Summer festival, huh? How can anyone eat so much fatty food when it's so hot out? Man, you just don't get it. It's because it's hot out that we eat all that meat. Come on, you gotta go check it out. I'll treat you to a skewer. A summer festival, huh? You think they'll have any A5 beef there? Well, you should worry about finals first. Once those are over, it'll be summer vacation, so stay focused. Okay.
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
I'm so glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news. Yeah, they've really taken off since the whole Kamoshida thing. The legend of the Phantom Thieves started at our school. We're practically one of them. And who can't relate to what they're doing? Punishing corrupt adults up to no good. The police should take notes. There's the creepy girl in the background. Oh dear.
Quiet down.
People are making a fuss even though it's right before exams. Behind Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, a mysterious group that changes people's hearts. If I recall, there were similar rumors back during that business with Kamoshida-kun. Help the weak, crush the strong, truly a modern legend of a gentleman thief. In the long history of humans, the gentleman thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Now then, please look at this picture. Zapla-kun. What is going on here? Afro Zeus is yeeting his wife off of a cloud? I don't really know what that is. Let's see what it says at the bottom. This picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa Goemon. Oh, and Goemon's the one we keep hearing about with the... No, it's Goetia. Never mind. I was like, it's the one with all the demons. No.
Do you know the answer?
He did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Oh, wow. Do you know what he did? Well, I would guess thievery. Just judging by what we got. But let me just go back in here. So, Goemon. I'm sure we've heard of Goemon before. I'm sure we've heard that name before, and I'm sure it was related to our personas at some point. I'm gonna say thievery. Let's just look. If this is him, right? It's not missionary work. I don't think it's fraud. Which means it would either be fight or thievery. Thievery fits with what we're talking about.
This is it.
Correct.
Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He is very popular, and some call him a gentleman thief. By the way, Goemon Bath comes from his name. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media, like kabuki and novels. Really? Yeah. You get an extra point of knowledge? Let's see what it gets us to. No. Still level 3. That's fine. However, it's actually unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed, propaganda by the government to sully his name. The gentleman thief Goemon may be no more than an illusion made by varying motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history are something like that.
Yep.
Let's make sure people don't think we're just an illusion. But before that, you need to study for the exams that are starting tomorrow. Oh no. And now,
It's open.
come in.
Welcome.
Oh, you're the student council president. Najima-san, correct?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming by so suddenly.
It was nothing.
Oh no, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they feel like. Whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering you're the student council president, I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
Well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own.
Good.
I'm glad to hear it. But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me.
Yes.
Alright, so I shall. You're sounding more like the counselor in here than I am.
I see.
Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. Wow, you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
Well, not at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to turn to others for help. Well, you sure had me fooled. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately, I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays. Did something go wrong for you?
Yes.
But it's nothing major. I've come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea to taking on more of a burden than one should. You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Adults who should be protecting me? Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things might have gone a bit differently for me. You think so? You live alone with your older sister, I see. Pardon me my saying so, but that seems like you've been through quite a lot.
But
Honestly, it only felt like the norm to me. Our lack of adult guardians has to have been hard on my sister, even now as well. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me. Do you still remember them, your parents? Yes.
hey, so
Not as much about my mother, admittedly, but my father, without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may well have grown up to be a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
Is that so? And are you doing okay now? Is your support system adequate?
well,
It's not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people who I'm able to rely upon well. Of course, I'd never think of them as replacements for my father or my sister. No one could replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future.
Quite.
I like the way you put that. No one can ever be replaced, yet we need to keep pushing towards our future. Should anything come up that you want help with, I'll be there to support you, though my skills are pretty limited. Thank you, I appreciate the kind words. So Maruki must have a deeper story, because you need him for the November stuff, right? Whatever the November stuff ends up being. But he so far hasn't had too much apart from just interactions with every member. So I'm guessing whatever is going to come from him is going to be related to the fact that he knows every single member of the Phantom Thieves and, like, you know, all of their emotional trauma. So something's going to come from that, but hey, we'll find out next time. I told you we had a hard limit. Unfortunately, it's a little bit of a shorter episode, but thank you for watching and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye!